रमण प्रसाय भूतपान भक्तिदं च कृपामूर्तिं नारायणम्। नमस्ते गुरुदेवाय सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायिने सर्वमङ्गलरूपाय सर्वानन्दविदाय हे श्रीगुरो ज्ञानदीनबन्धो स्वनन्ददातः करुणैकसिन्धो वृन्दावनवासी नैतावत् प्रसीद श्रीराधा त्रयस्वभो जगन्नाथ गुरो संसारवाणिना दग्धं मां कालदष्टं च त्वामहं शरणं गतः। राधा सन्मुख संशक्तिं सखि सङ्गनिवासिनी त्वामहं सततं वन्दे गुरुरूपं परां सखीम्। जय नवद्वीप नवप्रदीप प्रभाव पाषण्डगजैकसिंहा स्वनाम संख्या जपसूत्रधारी चैतन्य चंद्र भगवन धारी अजानुलंबित भुजाओ खनका संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलयताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ भक्त्याविनापराधलक्षय चित्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये रूपामयि त्वं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीचैतन्यं मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Let me offer millions of blessings for Gurudev, for Varga Naman, Ram Harinam, Ram के काल से तेरी all the Vartamana Bhuta Bhavishya, present, past, future Vaishnavas, यथा बद्ध कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपदेव च वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Tomorrow is New Monday. Then 29th is Sri Baladev Vidyabhushan disappearance day. 30th is Ganga Devi's disappearance day. Then 31st is Pandav Nirjal Ekadasi. Then, like last time we were telling, 4th is Jagannath Snana Yatra. Then 20th is Jagannath Rath Yatra. 19th is Gundicha Mandir. Marjan, cleansing, cleansing of our heart. So now on we should plan 19th June, right? So we should clean our local Gundicha Mandir, our own heart, our own mind. If we start cleansing, maybe 19th will be fit completely. Then 20th we can really take part in Jagannath Rath Yatra, bringing Jagannath from Nilachal, from Dwarka to Vrindavan, Nilachal to Sundarachal. So that's that. Now today the question and answers. Any questions? If we have deities at home and we are worshipping and the family members are not devotees, they are so worried at times who will take care of deities after we die. Is the thought correct? Guru Veda Chandra Krishna Krishna. The there is nothing wrong in that, but the thing is, no, Lord will make arrangements. You know, so many incidences, so many pastimes are there where that we become instrument. Sometimes I also felt like that actually. Even today, to be honest with you, I felt because what is happening here local in this state now, different government has come into take place. They are not, devotional type. They are really killing cows and then doing other but and I cannot even talk on the phone or the media. What I saw today is really disturbing also. So I was wondering, wait a minute, we have this temple here like a jungle. How it will go on continue, So, but actually, even sometimes I felt even in South America when I was on a hill or someplace, deities are manifested there. How service will go on, but we don't have to worry about it because Lord has already planned. We are only instrument. See, like when Hiranyakashipu was fighting with Lord Nrsimha, Nrsimhadev appeared, right? Oh, what a thunder! The thunderous sound, the covering of the universe cracked. Water came and we will discuss about this. So then Hiranyakashipu was thinking where this sound came from. Who is this? Never seen a creature like this. What appears like a half line, who probably created him like this. start fighting. Then one time, Lord caught him, slipped away. Then he felt, I will show my power. It became, see, this is the demonic thing. I can, destroy him. The idea, the reason why he hit that pillar is, Prahlad Maharaj is telling, where is your Lord? He is everywhere, even in this pillar. Yes, I see him there. He is laughing at me. So beautiful. You liar. How come I don't see him? See? Because you don't have eyes, proper eyes. You think you have this material eyes. Material eyes, you think you can see him. No. Filled with so much love and affection. You should lose anything, no affection for anything in this world. Love and affection. Nothing in this world. Only for him, then you can see him everywhere. Now, because we have so much love and affection for this material world related to body, we see only those things. Because we have so much love and affection. But this love is of no use. Eventually, it's going to break down. And that experience. So, the so-called brothers, wife, children, or relatives, these are all, they are not really relatives. This is why our Gurudev is telling. Of course, you can do service to parents. But even higher than that is to do service to who is your parent for many, many millions of lifetimes. That is Krishna. So, if you do that service to him, then service to all the parents will be included in that. Previous parents. Now, how can you serve the previous parents? You don't know where they are. Previous life. Previous life. Where are they? You cannot send rupees or dollars, You don't know where their destination. This money does not reach there. Only money of the bhakti, the Supreme Lord. That goes everywhere. So, that we have to obtain it, and then that can be transferred. So, and that transfer also doesn't take much time, right? Nowadays, see, even if you quickest way, takes few minutes or hours, days, something, money transfer, right? They're instantaneous, understand? And instantaneous. There is a chance if you send money, maybe get lost between the banks and might go to some other center. It has happened, it happens all the time. Sometimes it goes back, sometimes gets stuck somewhere. There is no such kind of held up in this case of bhakti. Instantaneous transfer. So, and does not lose value. Say dollar or rupee, any currency, we don't know what is its value tomorrow. So not like bhakti. It retains. Never. So like that bhakti, eternal wealth. Have that. That's why Gurudev is telling. Serve him. Then the service to your local parents is also included in that. See, if you do now local parents, present, what about the previous one? What about the next one also? Next life? Maybe no, So by doing this, past, present, future, all the parents, everybody is included in that. So in this question, so sometimes we worry. There's no need to. But because what I'm saying is he has a great plan. He did not come because of our plan. Okay. Okay. This was like did not happen by your own desire. Of course, desire is also secondary. But the primary reason is his own desire, mercy, Vaishnavas and Krishna. Primary reason. So he has to make arrangement. And but at present, we should do our best, doing service to them. One time, for example, in Govardhan, Haridev, near Mansi Ganga, many of you have gone there. Govardhan Parikrama. Govardhan, Haridev is there. And Muslims have cut out the temple, the top, the very big temple. And Mansi Ganga is there, Chakleshwar there, and Yogamaya place. And Brahma's Kunda is not depleted, so needs to be renovated. So that temple I'm talking. It is where Krishna lifted the Govardhan, little finger, left hand. He did it first like this palm and then, So the very spot where he lifted is the treaty of Haridev. Vajranath, the grandson of Krishna, established it. What happened? The Muslims, they were worried about him, and then they took him and put him in some well, in some villages. So after many years later, they wanted to bring him back. So one sadhu, the Lord gave inspiration, and he was concerning, like just like Rupa Goswami, to manifest Govinda. It was already there, Govinda, hidden. Vajranath manifested. And because of this thing, hidden. Then Rupa Goswami was crying. He was given the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have to bring him back, establish a temple, Govinda. Abhireya, deity. So, the process worship. So then he's crying, where I can find him? He's crying. One day he was so immersed, oh Lord, where are you? How can I find you? Please tell me. He was so morose. Then, because his intense desire, seeing that, Govinda itself manifested as a Gopal king. Oh, Baba, why are you crying? What is the problem? Please, he can reveal to me what is. He was so friendly, so attractive. Rupa Goswami revealed everything to him. As if he is very, very close, very dear. As soon as he revealed, oh, but don't worry, don't cry. See, everybody knows. Cow in the middle afternoon, cow goes milk on that Gomati hill. You go there and look for it, will be there. Like that, telling it is up. Then Rupa Goswami was thinking, wait, this boy, so sweet. Then he went there, Adivasis, he found, Manmata, Govinda, and then Rupa Goswami, he did service, and then now it is continuing. Jaipur, like that, the Haridev. So these back to that village, he told his dream, Lord is there, Haridev in his well. And all village people became very astonished. Oh yeah, yes, if he is in this well belonging to this village, then he belongs to us, we will never give it to you. See, he has a problem. Haridev should be here, right? Next to Manasivya. But those villagers are saying, no, if he is in our village, well, he belongs to us. We will take him. We will put a temple here. No. Then again he cried in the night. It's devotee. Now what to do, Lord? You tell me. Then don't. What he tell them is, he gave them this proposal. No, Lord himself is telling. Who are able to bring him out? He belongs to them. So he told, they tried to lift him, no matter how much, they could not lift him. He became so heavy and all. Then he said, see, first in the initial itself, we gave this proposal. Okay, all right. If you want to take him, keep him, all right. But condition is that you should lift him. If you are able to lift him and keep him, then you can keep him here in this village, make a temple, no problem. But if your first choice is you able to lift it, then I will carry him. We agree for that condition. Just trying to lift him, nothing happened. They could not even move. Devotee lifted, he came so easily, then he brought back, put it in Haridev's original temple. So he was doing service. Later on, he became very old. Then, so he was worrying, Lord, who is going to continue your service? Like this question. After I leave this body, who will continue your service? Then Lord said, don't worry. A king, they will come and they will propose. Do you agree for that? Huh? So 6 months, this one family, 6 months, there in that family. Actually, if you go there, there are two sides. One side 6 months. And within that, now there are so many families. So now they get every month. Every month one family taking care, next month some other families. Like continuing like in Haridev Mandir, So it's amazing. Lord himself made all these arrangements. So even Madan Mohan temple in then Madan Mohan, Sanatana Goswami went to Jaipur. From Jaipur, went to another place. So there, the queen, the princess, wanted to go there and ask the Jaipur king, "Oh, father, I want to carry him." And the father is also attached to the deity, daughter is also attached. Now, what to do? And he cannot say no, and she is not willing. So, what to do? Then she. Then what the king said, all right, daughter, my daughter, very, very dear daughter. There'll be so many, I'll make so many Madan Mohan. You have to select the right, whichever you select, you can take that. So he made so many of them. And so she's wondering now, she's praying, Lord, how I'm going to recognize you? They look like they're all saying what to. Don't worry, keep on touching them. One, when you touch, becomes soft, that is me. So the queen was tied up, right? Blindfolded. The princess, and the father princess, father king, blindfolded her, and then she's going touching each one. When she touched one, just very soft, she said, "Oh, this is the one I want." Opened, that was the real one. So king was obliged, so he went. So of course, the Sakshi Gopal moved from Vrindavan. They will make their arrangement. Of course, as long as we are service. That service, our life all depends on them. Otherwise, depends on them. Community time
Maharaj, voice is not clear, Maharaj. Sorry.
Then to adjust the volume. They say voice is voice. I mean, is it okay now?
Now it's okay, Maharaj. Now
Hare
it's okay,
Krishna?
Hare Krishna. Now it is okay, Maharaj.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Huh?
Sorry, dear devotees, Dandavat Prams. Marge is having power cuttage. That's why his internet is not steady. So he would be speaking, but sometimes the voice would be cutting because of internet shortage.
Okay. So,
Okay, Maharaj.
but so this is the next question, right? What are the requirements of entering into Vaikuntha? What about Golokunda? What if a devotee only obtained Vaikuntha after this life? Does that mean the devotee gets a Vaikuntha passport and have to come back to earth to keep practicing bhakti until they go to Golokunda, or they could stay in Vaikuntha to keep practicing so they could go to Golokunda? Would it be possible that once the devotee comes back to earth, the person would fall and lose their Vaikuntha passport? Or they just keep advancing and not fall again? See, actually, this is an amazing question. One time, this question was asked. Now, that means, give me a minute. Because this is really very wonderful question. Our Param Gurudev answered it. So if I read from his book, 1 second. Just stay with me a minute. Because it's really amazing question. We should be very clear about Vedanta. So, one time what happened was the Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj was there. Bhakti Prajnan Keshav Maharaj, Gurudev, Vaman Maharaj, everybody was there. So that time, like this is after Navadip Parikrama. So that time, this question was raised. Then Bhakti Maharaj and then Param Gurudev, they answered it. So that was really eye-opening. He considers all kinds of combinations like this. Go, Vaikunta, Goloka Vrindavan, coming back and going back. So you have to give me a minute. About the tattva. So, I have to look for it. What he's telling in the summary, maybe next time I'll look it up. See, appears like there's two ways, right? But actually, like the seed, like for example, on the Ganga, on the bank of Ganga, you put the seed of neem, right? Bitter neem, right? Or mango, or some other. Now the same water, same land, same sun, same air, everything is similar. But from the seed of neem comes only the neem tree. Mango comes in mango. Or if you put banana comes banana, right? So this is what we observe. So Param Gurudev is saying, same way, if our Swarupa, Jivera Swarupa, Krishna is Nitya. That Swarupa, when we come up from the Karnotsai Vishnu, from the eye, that is fixed, that cannot change. Even though our strength may not be there. But if we are from Vaikuntha thing, you will go to the Vaikuntha from Golokunda, or depending upon your rasa. That will go through. So, in case it might happen that your destiny may be Golokunda, but you might go into Vaikuntha. Then, of course, once you go there, you will not fall down. It is not possible. Because Gurudev is telling there is no presence of Maya in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha, free from Maya. She is not allowed to enter there. So how we can fall down? Even if you come down, Krishna might send you. This we have talked about. Like for example, our acharyas, Guru Varga, they are actually from Golokunda. Maybe even Vaikuntha, maybe. But how is it possible? Did they fell down from Vaikuntha or Golokunda? They came here to help you and me, conditioned souls. Now, how we understand that? You think then they fell down? No. It's like, suppose you take in India, Bombay, for example, or Delhi, Chennai. There is an American embassy, right? American embassy is there. Then within the compound of American embassy, the laws, even though it is in India, in Bombay, Maharashtra, but the law applicable within that compound is American law, not Indian law, even though it is in India. Same thing true in New York. Indian embassy, even though it's in New York, no law of US applicable, only Indian law. So, and the ambassador, wherever it goes, is only American law in India, American ambassador. So that means is in America or in India? Is practically for all practical purposes, he is in America. But he is in locally located in India. But the laws applicable for him is all American law. So really, he is in America, but he is in India. But India does not touch him. So then he is in America or in India. He's both. But India cannot touch him. Indian laws cannot touch him. So same way, the Mahabhavas come from Golokunda. The laws of material nature does not touch them. So can you say they fell down? No. They never fell down. They came here to help us, to show, to talk about Golokunda. Otherwise, how do we know? So, like that, so it's not possible. Even so, suppose you are destined to go to Golokunda, but you happen to go in Vaikuntha, then you'll come down here. And then you, again, by the mercy of the Lord, you will have a right association. Do such a devotional service, association of such a like-minded devotees under the instruction of Guru. You will gradually go to Golokunda. If that is what your bhava is, constitutional position. So destination will go there. So, but not that we are Vaikuntha, then we can improve and then go to. See, if you are like, for example, in Chaitanya Charitamrita also said, Swarup Damodar telling Srivas, like Narnu, Vaikuntha, Jagannath Puri, he was glorifying Lakshmi so much, well dressed, so many ornaments, so many gold diamonds. But she's going there, looking for Jagannath. So at that time, discussion happens. Srivas was so amazed by it. She's saying, what is this? Jagannath is going to Vrindavan, and what wealth is there? No wealth of simple milkmaids, gopis. They don't have diamond. So, what is it attracting them? Why is so mad to go there? Lakshmi, she cannot understand. So, the sweetness, But it doesn't mean that in their own level, see, for example, Dwarka, in their own way, they are great. You cannot, don't criticize them. Oh, I'm Golok Vrindavan, so these are all low like that. No. From a Tatastha region, there is a, ups and downs, But Tattva is one, we cannot criticize them because their Swarupa is like that. They are satisfied, fully satisfied with that. And they try and they cannot understand. The sweetness of Vrindavan, not anybody can understand. That's why Krishna made so many plans in Mathura, in Dwarka. Tried to send Uddhava. What happened? He failed. He said, let me born as a little herb or a shrub, little dust in Vrindavan, so I can have the mercy of the gopis. So, very difficult. And they are also they are serving Krishna in that form, they are satisfied in that. So we cannot say anything about that. Sometimes they all quarrel. See, the center is Krishna. They are quarreling for whom? For Krishna service. So we should not take sides, or we cannot say this is point of view that the highest, and they are satisfied. So we should keep that in mind. We should not criticize. See, we cannot criticize in this world. What to speak of in the spiritual world? We cannot. Ninda. So that way, Param Gurudev very nicely, because now I hear now and then, wait a minute, for example, Shyamananda Prabhu, they give a Dukhi Krishnadas, he gave, he was initiated by as a Saka, right? But then Jiva Goswami think he got the Gopi. So how come he was Saka? No, originally he was actually Gopi thing, but he went through Saka, for Krishna's plans, So we have to harmonize like that. Gurudev harmonizes like that. In other words, one Swarupa cannot change. If he is in Dwarka is Dwarka, that's it. But one speciality about Gaudiya, this is what our Param Gurudev brings up. Say, we worship, suppose Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. You know? There is a prakosta there, in Goloka, you know, where one side is Radha Krishna, other side is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, where do you go? So, we're exclusively Krishna, they go in exclusive, but who are serving both, like associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, some associates. Rupa Goswami followers. You know? So they serve both same time. Rupa serving Radha and Krishna. Rupa Goswami in that is serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know? So same time. So that is very special. Gaudiya Sampradaya. You know? So I hope it will answer this question. I will look it up next time. This is really nice because because their Param Gurudev realization was extraordinary, you know. Extraordinary. Made it very, very clear. So, any other question?
Yes, Maharaj, 1 minute.
Some serious about bhakti, that person would go back in 3 lifetimes. Some other lectures, meditations of like that. Is that why most people choose to have household lives since it will take me less time anyway? See, one time Mukunda, you know Mukunda, right? Eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say sometimes he's with me glorifying, sometimes he goes to the other camp, you know, Mayavadi is like. So, I will, and he said, I will never give him darshan, you know, it will take him millions of lifetimes to get my association. Then they went and told Mukunda. Sometimes he is glorifying Chaitanya, sometimes he is going there. And he says, he will not give you millions of lifetime association again. See, anybody normally, what will happen? Oh, he will cry, right? Generally speaking. Oh, that means no, right? Is it not? What feeling is it? Worthless. Suppose at least if you say 100 lives, hundreds of lifetime, at least there is a hope, okay, I can keep on trying. But if you say millions of lifetime, it will completely. He started keeping on dancing. Wow. I was jumping up and down. So happy. Why? At least Lord decided I will have His mercy in million lifetime, at least at that time. He was so happy, he was jumping up and down. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, what he did? Hey, send him now. So he immediately sent him and he got his darshan. In other words, millions of lifetimes finished in just few minutes. Because it shows the enthusiasm, faith. Lord, at least he is willing to give. He is not giving up on me. At least, even after millions of lifetimes, he was so happy. So you can imagine his faith, understand? His desire. He doesn't want anything else in his life. Lord immediately granted. So, hundreds of life depends on our enthusiasm. Basically, of course, it takes two. Get sound, not by hand. Mercy of Him, and also just our own endeavors, So His mercy will be there. 3 life or 100 lives, millions of lives. But whether we post 100 lives, okay, let me take it easy, then it will be 100 lives. Or it may be even longer. If it is 3, or if it is right now, see. So, so it depends on our seriousness. The mother is like mother, baby. The first baby, mother wants to do? Crying. Then mommy will give you some toys. If baby is happy with the toy, she goes away. Then how long the baby will play with toys, and then throws away, then starts crying. Again, mommy will come with gives new toys. If the baby is satisfied, okay, she doesn't. But when the baby tries, no matter what toy she gave, not interested. Only then she picks him up. So whether how much you get tired of this material world. So to that extent, he will be. Otherwise, they keep on, So that's why I was strong determination, sadhana. We don't want anything of this world. Realize that nothing in this world is related to us, to our Atma. Then why we are so interested in this world? See, 3 lives meaning, back in time, meaning 3. Like example, in the pastime of Srivas Thakur, one time, the only son Srivas Thakur, that night, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, he was unconscious. They were so, and it so happened only son of Srivas left his body. Then the Srivas wife and started crying, oh, baby died. Then Srivas, when I heard that, why you are crying? Baby only son died. Never mind, you shut up. Don't make any noise. Don't disturb Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan. No, oh my God. If you keep on crying like this, he told him, I don't give up my life right now. It was very serious. In other words, he did not even care for his own son. Yes. He wanted to please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he threatened such as they kept quiet. Then he came out and as if nothing happened, he's doing. Then of course, Lord knows everything. He's all knowing. He asked him, how come I don't feel the same today in this Sankirtans? Is something wrong here? Then nobody willing. Then he's asking, is anybody know why? Then somebody wants, sir, what to do, Lord? Why are you hesitating? No, Shiva told us to keep quiet, not to tell. Not tell. Lord, what to do? His only son, this bird. Then Lord is crying, oh, why didn't you tell me before this? So he went inside and he dead body. No? He called him. Why came? Why did you leave such a great association of Shiva? Then the baby is telling, oh Lord, I'm not independent. Your wish, your desire was that I go somewhere else, I left. Lord, give me this. Wherever I go, whatever it is, I will never forget your lotus feet, service to your lotus. Please grant me that. Then everybody was relieved. Wow. Now the question comes, wait a minute. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, right? He was. Wow. He was the son of Shiva. Where else can he go? Is there any better place than that? So this question comes in our mind, right? How come? And Gurudev says, yes. He came there and he probably went to Prakat Leela, Krishna's Leela is going on, Gopis. I went there. So like that, Aprakat, like Vrindavan, for example, Vrindavan, right? Take birth present in Vrindavan. Krishna is not there, he has already disappeared. Of course, he is there, all the time. But he is not visible to everybody. But it is pastime, say 5,000 years ago, like that. We take birth there, Vrindavan. Then if we seriously about it, devotional service, nothing else matters. Then you take life in the Prakat Leela, Krishna Leela, Gaura Leela, Prakat. That is second. Third, then you go back to the Aprakat Leela, Golokunda. So like that goes time, 3 lifetimes. So hundreds of lifetimes, because if we are doing always namaparad, criticizing, we are destroying our own body. Again, one. Mercy, but also practice. We have to be serious. That's why Nama, like Nama Aparadas, like what I was saying. Nama Sankirtana Mesha Sarva Pava Pranash. Pranamo Dukkha Shamastam Namam Arim Param. See, the Bhagavat, essence of Bhagavat, Nama Sankirtana. So it should be offenseless. So there are 10 offenses. We should review and then strong on that. Try to understand those. We should try to avoid those things. To criticize the first one, to criticize the devotees of the Lord is a very previous to Sri Nama. criticizing devotees. You know? Of course, we cannot criticize any ordinary person. Forget about devotee. You know, only a qualified guru can do, because he's not doing for welfare of that person. You know, so anything happens, we say mercy of the Lord. Good or bad, anybody. Oh, mercy of the Lord. So if we see God's mercy, then now we can criticize. You know, sometimes he might chastise. Really love him, we accept that as a sweet mercy. See, by the beating by Vaishnavas in the form of physical or mental or worldly, understand? You should consider it as a mercy, not as a negative. Like Meenaketa, you know, you're going hitting a stick or something. Immediately Krishna plays. So if you see somebody, oh, he's eating with a straw, you know, with a stick. So anything is a mercy, you know. He was also, no, actually king. One time in the Rath Yatra, he was, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing, right? And he was, and the king was, Pratap, the king was also there. He was assisted by his servant. And Srivas was blocking the view, king. So the servant of the king said, please move away this way, this way. Srivas tolerated one time, and then he said, like this. Then the king's servant wanted to hit back or say something. Then king said him, shut his mouth. Don't say anything. He's a Vaishnava, Param Vaishnava. It's your mercy. He chastised or hit you. So like that, they realize. That's why never criticize. The devotees of the Lord is a very grievous offense to Sri Nama. How can Sri Nama Prabhu tolerate criticism of those great souls who are deeply devoted to the holy name and who spread its glories throughout the world? Therefore, criticism of saintly persons and devotees is the first offense against the holy name. Haridas Thakur said, hitting. More beating, because I'm associated with non-devotees. He's not complaining. He's saying, oh Lord, please protect me, they're killing me. He said, I'm getting less punishment, I deserve more punishment. Now Lord came with Chakra, protect him. Now here he is praying for the, protection, and then he's trying, he needs more beating. Now what Lord can do? You understand? Lord cannot overstep devotee's desire. He said, I cannot kill them, I cannot do anything. Now what I'm supposed to do? He could not bear eating them. So he entered his body. He took himself the beating. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself took the beating of these Muslims. So in the past time, So like that. So if we criticize Haridas Thakur, then what happens? He's so glorifying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is telling, you are really Namacharya, Acharya, because not only practice, but you are also preaching. Both.
Sorry, Gurudev, you muted yourself. Sorry, dear devotees, Dhanavad from sorry. Gurudev is having internet problems. And I think he can't unmute himself now, so we'll just wait for him to come back. So that's where also the voices interruption. But fortunately, Jugala Kishora Devidasi Didi is with Gurudev in the ashram. So she is recording live WhatsApp audio. So you would hear that clearly. Just wait for Gurudev to come back on. Like I said, he's having power problem in the mat. So that's why he got cut off and the signal is not good. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you, Hare Krishna Dandavad Pranam.
Okay. So I'm sorry.
No problem, we can hear you now. Thank you, Gurudev.
Then second is in this world, those persons who by mundane intelligence see a difference in the all auspicious transcendental holy name, form, qualities, and pastimes of Sri Vishnu. In other words, consider them to be like material phenomena, and thus from Nam Vishnu commit an offense against the holy name. Furthermore, the offensive chanting of those who consider demigods such as Lord Shiva to be independent lords, equal in all respect to Lord Vishnu, is eternally detrimental. So, Shiva Sri Vishnu we have. Nami. And it is different. All material name. That is enough. Name is Chinta, Nama Chinta. Actually, really, Nam is really actually more than Lord, in one sense, because he has invested all his potencies. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nam Nama Karida, Bahuda Nija Sarva, Tatrapita Niyamita Smaranena Kala, Yatadasvikuta, Oh Lord, you are so merciful, you have invested all your potencies, spiritual potencies. But I'm so unfortunate, I'm not attracted to that. So this is what is crime. Like other day, Gurudev is telling, Radharani herself cries, oh, I don't have even a scent of prema for Krishna. Humility, right? Simplicity, humility. Naturally comes part of bhakti. Feel, helpless. That is the nature of bhakti. So, but if you think, it's, and now he might say, wait a minute, now I'm chanting so much all the time, how come I'm suffering this and that? Because now is supreme, okay, is independent, like last time. So it may be delaying because seeing our not enthusiasm or offensive mentality. So we should not think, minimize. Actually, Nam is not different from Krishna. Nam Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Vinnatva Nama Nami. Really, Lord's name appeared along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared with the Nam. That's why he's always singing Kirtan. And Kirtan. So we should not think that it is mundane material or like Lord incarnated in the form of sound, spiritual sound. That sound is not ordinary. This is what we are saying. Even in science, I can see there's called instantaneous. Instantaneous. This sound transcendental, instantaneous, travels throughout the world in no time. Unmediated. It doesn't need any medium. Ordinary sound needs medium. Understand? Like mundane air or something. In olden time, calling bell. Now calling bell is not. Houses. Trin, trin, trin. Put that trin, trin, trin in like a little glass jar. Set out all. Then you see it's ringing, but no sound is coming. That means to do that, it needs air, medium to travel. But transcendental norm is not like that. It doesn't need any need. It doesn't depend upon any of these material things. Unmitigated. Speaking here, they cannot hear completely. Goes like this. So spiritual sound is not like the same level throughout. You chant pure Nam, it goes all around the world. Instantaneously. Spiritual sound. It crosses everywhere. So unimaginable. That's why you can see, for example, how Lord immediately manifests. If you hear the Nam, see, to reach America, it takes so many hours, right? Well, Vaikuntha, Golokunda, where? But when you're chanting pure Nam, spontaneously gone. Because it's not material, not limited by anything. So, and then also, Shiva is not independent. So, now, then the third is Guru Rava, to disregard the spiritual master and all the truths regarding the holy, considering him to be an ordinary man possessing a perishable body composed of material elements. Is the third offense against the Guru should not think like that. So, fourth offense is to find fault with the Vedas, Sapta Puranas, and other scriptures. See, the Vedas glorifying so much about the Nam. That may not be true if you say like that. It's an offense. See, amazing. Vedas are the breathing of the Lord. Zone commandments, zone things. So if we deny that, then we are denying the Lord. So you should not do like that. That's the fourth one. Then Tata Artha Vada. The fifth offense is to consider glories of the holy name to be imaginary. That cannot be true. See what happened one time. They were chanting, right? Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. They're dancing so exuberantly. And these non-devotees, what is this? So, just making fun, or they threw a dead jug to discourage that devotee. They did not bother. They started singing, dancing. So much enthusiasm. Because the devotees see what is this dead body. If you don't chant, then it is dead body. They did not come. So they were so enthusiastic, they did not reduce it. And they did not feel that it is contaminated. A dead body comes there, oh, let's stop, go. No. Wherever you chant Krishna name, that is auspicious. Burial ground. Burial ground is considered to be very filthy, impure. Imagine so many dead bodies be burned and all that. But if you chant there, it becomes purified. Actually, everywhere, Hare Krishna, everywhere is impure, wherever there is no holy name, okay? It's the other way around. Wherever there is holy name, that is pure. It doesn't matter, most filthy place. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji ended up inside in a toilet, He was chanting. He didn't have even a mala. He made a mala kind of thing in it. Beads and then chanting. From a mundane point of view, they're smelly. He said, this smell is tolerable, but I cannot tolerate people's feelings. There's so much attachment to the sense gratitude. For me, it is a filthy, I got vomiting. This makes no problem for me. You see. So in Golokunda, there, no, Gopishada's Baba was chanting, even though it may be in a toilet. See, one time I was in Chennai, I was telling he's a body in the toilet. No, it's so smelly there. No. He is there. He is happy in his place. Heaven. He is in heaven. He is not in this material world. Problem with them is that's the immanent part of the Lord. It's transcendent and immanent same time. Understand? Like Prahlad Maharaj, he said, he's pillar. I see him, he's so lovely. He's so dear. He's laughing. You fool, I got nothing. See, if you don't see him afraid, this is what happens. For a devotee. So what happened in this case? They would chant, oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. All the energy of Vaikuntha. Now that was like Golok. So dead jackal, I think it will be there, dead. Dancing. It is recorded in the Chaitanya, Charitamrita, so the lifetime of. So, like that, so many amazing things. So we cannot say the holy name is exaggerated. It is so powerful, not different from Krishna. More powerful than Krishna. Krishna himself has come in the form of holy name. So to the extent, see, the extent we approach in the same way, you reciprocate. Same way. If you reciprocate, holy name is not different from Krishna, all. And it also reciprocates like that. Holy name is very sweet, small, That's why Rupa Goswami, Lord. Millions of, I'm not satisfied with my 1 year. The whole name, not only is here also it's sweet. Can we imagine that? Can we imagine something here is so sweet, so charming? Sometimes, right? Get the idea. Suppose you get the heart, it sounds sweet. Sometimes say, oh, it sounds very sweet. So it is so sweet. It is what here is not enough. So I wish I had millions of years. So like that, everything is then six of is imaginary. So six of us consider the holy name to be imaginary. Same. It is not imagined. It's not imagined by anybody. Understand? It is real. So Nam is Nam. So it cannot be. No. Like in a war between Ram and Hanuman. You understand? There was one time. Imagine a war between Ram and Hanuman. Impossible, right? So a situation was created. I might have told you, but anyway, no, that's enough. So one time what happened was, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೌದಾ ಕೇಳಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. So what happened was, see, Lord Ram pastime is over, right? So Narad Muni said, he wanted to do a plan. He established the name, Nam, Lord Nam, Ram, no less than Lord Ram. So what he did, sometimes there was a sabha, meeting. All the kings were invited, and Vasishtha Muni is there, Vishwamitra Center. No, well, first is Vishwamitra, Vasishtha Muni, and then Lord. Then people used to come, offer something to pay, pranam to Vishwamitra, then Vasishtha Muni, then Lord. So Narad Muni inspired one king. He said, both Vasishtha and Lord Ram, and then see, telling by Narad Muni, then it is regarding now. He said, okay. So he avoided going to Vishwamitra, went to Vasishtha, and then Lord. Then here Vishwamitra became very angry, saying the stage, and then running away. Oh, Gurudev, he offended me in front of everybody. He went to Vasishtha. You should kill him. Oh, Gurudev, yes, I will follow your order. No, then kill him tomorrow. All right, Gurudev, I will kill him in the name of Hanuman. I will take a vow that I will kill him tomorrow. So everybody heard. King also heard this, and then Narad Muni, everybody. Right? Then the king is going to Narad Muni. Hey, Narad Muni, I listen to your instruction. Now you see, Lord Ram is going to kill me tomorrow. What do I do? Then king is saying, wait a minute, I told you, listen to me. Is it right? Then don't worry, don't worry. Stop. Huh? Nothing will happen. Hanuman's mother is praying. Huh? Mother is praying to Lord Ram. She take shelter of Hanuman's mother. Don't leave her feet till she gives you blessing, protection. So king went and grabbed her feet. Oh mother, please give protection. What is this? Who is this? And immediately remembered Hanuman. Hanuman came. Give protection. I have given my word. Okay, mother, no problem. I will give me protection. No problem. Then Hanuman is asking the king, oh, you know, you did not heard best right today. Lord Ram is going to kill me tomorrow. Why didn't you tell me before? Then don't worry, don't worry. So Hanuman took him that king, came to Ayodhya. In Sari, we told him, keep in the middle of the water. Keep on chanting. Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. So, Hanuman went to Lord Ram. Oh Lord, please give me a boon. What boon? Lord, give me a boon. What boon? Yeah, I can't give me a boon. I'm always giving. Lord, to make sure I want a boon from. What is that? Lord, give me a boon. And your name, I should protect him. Hey, this I have given him many times. Oh Lord, make sure. I want to make sure you remember that you are giving me boon. All right, yes, I will give. You can protect my name. So here, that king is chanting Sri Ram, Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram, Hanuman sat like this. Nothing. Dada is there. And Lord Ram wanted to kill him, right? He's searching this river. So he came there. And then he saw Hanuman, and then the Hanuman said, Lord, he's chanting his name, your name, I'm protecting him. Hey, Hanuman, don't you know I've given my word to kill him? Lord, whatever it is, that I should protect the one who I'm protecting him. Fully, Hanuman, you are my devotee. Please listen, lead the way. No, I'm not. Now you have given your word. Have you disobeyed it? Have you ignored it? No. I love you. Cannot give. Then you fight with me. Okay. So Lord is releasing so many. Hanuman is saying simply, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Standing now. So the arrows coming and want to pierce Hanuman, what they say? They're paying obviously. And they came back to saying, Ram, please forgive me. We cannot do our service to you. Why? Oh Lord, what I can see, come on, I see you and Sita. How can I hit you and Sita? Please forgive me. Failed. Okay. So then meantime, what this Narada Muni did, he told king, go take the shelter of this Vishwamitra, shelter of his feet. Then Vishwamitra asked him, why did you do this yesterday? Who told you this? And he's looking at Narada Muni. Narada Muni is agitating. Then he said, Lord is going to disappear soon. I want to establish that Lord's name is not different from Lord Rama. You understand? So, like this, not great. And actually, that's why Lord Ram appeared but his name is Hari. So whoever is chanting Lord Hanuman is there to hear that. So the seventh one, that's why it is not imaginary. Persons who have the tendency to commit sinful actions on the strength of the holiness, such as Yama, Niyama, Dhyana, Dharma, etc. This is see, this is the thing. Oh, I chant. And that's of course, you have done some sins, errorism, okay. We should not repeat it. Even by chance, little it happens, ask for, I'll never try to do this again. I'll be careful. Like that. You should not, uncertainly now, you should not commit any sins. Because the nature of this, this yoga, they're all useless. Now, don't see, this is a problem. Yoga nowadays is a fashion. Oh, Ashtanga yoga. To do chant now, more than that. It's like entering the elevator. It's like yoga and all that. Steps, 8 steps. Long, very tough. Whereas he enters the elevator, top floor, you are there. So, you have faith. Okay. So, we should not commit sinful acts on the strength of holiness. Then the eighth one is Dharma Vrata Tyaga Bhutari Karma. See, we should not think, oh, there are so many routine religion, penances, renunciation, sacrifice, and other ordinary pious activities in the material mode of goodness is equal to the transcendental holiness of the Lord. Is negligent and is considered an offense. This is great, big offense. No, it's not like mundane other, these penance, all those things, renunciation, satkarma or anything. Transcendental. We should not all these things are. Then ninth is to instruct the glories of the Nam to faithless person. We should be very careful. Preach. We cannot preach to 1 hour's hearing. Now, it's a very interesting question. Wait a minute. Now we go on Sankirtan. There's all kinds of programs. Now what about that? Sankirtan is okay. Is open in the year. Even what is it? See, they make too much. Big. So, but while preaching, we have to pray to them. Oh, Nama Prabhu, be faithful, be useful to them. Change his heart. So it is up to the holy name. And then the 10th is those who, in spite of hearing the maintain the conception, this material body and that worldly objects are mine, and who display no existence in or love for the utterance of the holy name, are all offenders to the holy name. And this is the thing. Hearing his body and this, this is mine. So I have no love for the utterance of the holy name. That's authentic. So we should pray. That's why pray to the Holy One. Oh, Holy Name. You're a person, sweet person, very beautiful person. Give me to you. Please make me not commit any of these offenses. You pray initially, do sankalpa, and then you should have so much love. Same love to the Krishna, same love to the Nam also. But now, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So Nam itself is a person. Nam. So we can offer all California, everything. So, Ram is satisfied by his child. He said loudly, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. It's not requiring, heavy things, elaborate things. To chant loudly. Please guard me with these hospitality, please. So like that, humility, approve the Lord name. And Maya is also independent, okay? As Lord is independent, Nam is also independent. Lord himself comes under the control of the Nam. You call him sweetly. Where if you describe the Leela, glories of Krishna. Krishna gets attracted. See, this is what happened in Dwarka. All the Dwarka, Mahishis, right? The queens of, they did not understand the glories of, like you were telling before, sweetness of Krishna. What is there? Why? What is that? Right. So now, Rohini was there, right? Vrindavan, Balram. So they were asking, Rohini, you were there. What is so? Why Krishna is wrong? There's so much, we cannot catch him. He's always crying. He's crying in our bed all the time. Forget about night time. He's crying even in the daytime. Both is stretched. How do we understand? Vrindavan people don't have any wealth at all. Do they know any mantra capturing? Is revealed glories of gopis. Then we knew that if you start telling, Krishna will come. And in the describe, if Krishna is watching and listening, can you describe his glories? Right. That will be very difficult. Krishna will melt and then he like that. You don't know what influence it will have on Krishna himself. This is what happened. So she told, first of all, God is gates. Nobody is allowed inside. So Subhadra was also sent outside. So she's also with him. And Rohini started describing the pastime of Krishna and Balram. Then the Mahishis. And there in Sabha, in the meeting, right? All the Yadavas were there. Krishna, when he came to know that Rohini is describing his pastime of Vrindavan, he could not help. He was immediately dragged. Could not help himself. He came and he wanted to enter. Kumara said, stricter than what to do. He also started listening. When he listening, his own glories, he could not, he melted himself. Eyes came very big. Hands went inside. Okay. That's what Jagannath. Jagannath is what? Listening to the glories of they speak so much. He melted himself. That Balram also melted. Subhadra also melted. So that's what the so Krishna himself glories of the Krishna. See, Nama. Nama is form. His form and how also reveals his qualities. So it will also everything. So if we should learn. So in that way, if you do like that, it will take 3 lifetime, like the way Gurudev is saying. 3 lifetime you can go there. Otherwise, it may take hundreds of life, or we don't know, sometimes never. Gurudev says, if there are offense, then it will be Vaishnava Aparadhas, okay, especially Vaishnava Aparadhas. That's why every day you chant all the time. We make it a point here. What is that chanting? Ananta Koti Vaishnava Jan. Unlimited number of Vaishnava devotees. Unlimited number of Vaishnava bhaktas, devotees. And then unlimited Rasika bhaktas. And unlimited Guru. Guru Jan. Life after life. I'm at the just at of your lotus feet. Please offer residence at your lotus feet. Please accept my lotus. That way make my mind peaceful, jumping up and down, make it peaceful. Engage me in the service of Krishna, engage me in service of. If I committed offenses at your lotus feet, knowingly, unknowingly, in this life or any other previous life, please forgive me. I'm surrendered at your lotus. So, I'm a sinner, I'm a offender, I'm good or bad, whatever it is, I'm yours. Please accept me. And then never throw me away. So like this, we from sincerely prepared core of our heart, then we feel little, relieved and make more progress. Really. Middle and the end, like so, asking forgiveness. We do, for example, even of chanting before us. Oh Lord, do these offenses in the process of chanting. At the end, oh Lord, from the Lord. Please, can I stand in service to you? Please forgive. See, like that. You start with that, and then end, asking forgiveness. Not only now, everybody. So, it should be part of our like sadhana, like that. That way, we will go back in 3 lifetimes. Vansha kalpruksha krupa sindhubhyev cha Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Please forgive my, anything asking sincerely. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripatanam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Thank you. Hello, pranam to everybody. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams.